And what do we get? Sweet. Oh, we get our own roots. Look at that. And the Trumpeting Carnosaur, which is gonna ping you. And then we'll discover 5 into a breach. Ping you again. Into another Itali. Ping you. We'll keep the opponent has had enough. Well, that's the power of Breach. Hey everyone, Tipsy here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a wild one. This deck, once it gets going, there's no stopping it. We're built around Breaching Dragonstorm, which is essentially like the Discover mechanic from Ixalan. We exile cards on the top of our library until we hit something that's 8 or less, and we basically cast it for free. If you notice in this deck, we only have things that cost 3, 4, or 5 or greater. We don't have anything that costs below that. In fact, the only thing that costs 3 is Scroll Shift, which lets us blink one of our targets. And that's because if we get down Quintorius Khand, we want to be able to discover 4, and the only thing that costs 4 or less is Scroll Shift. So we're guaranteed to hit Scroll Shift to be able to blink our permanents. Our big hitters, we have Itali. We have Stormscale Scion, which will storm if we cast multiple spells during our turn. It creates copies of itself. We have Trumpeting Carnosaur, which will essentially do another Discover 5 from our library. We have Tyrant of Courageous because it deals 4 damage in case there's something on the battlefield we need to get rid of. There's not a whole lot of removal in this deck, but in order for us to survive, to be able to get to these high casting cost things, we need to have lower casting cost side effects. What do I mean by side effects? I mean little cantrips that are built into omens and adventures. For example, the Twin Maw Stormbrood has Charring Bite, a 2 casting cost omen that does 5 damage. We have Trumpeting Carnosaur, which we can discard to do 3 damage to something. We have Virtue of Royalty, which we can cast the adventure side to create a 2/2 knight. None of these cards will get pulled by Quintorius' Discover because they all cost more than 4, but the adventure and omen sides cost less. We also have Overlord of the Mistmoors, which we can bring in on turn 4, which is earlier than some of our other high hitting cards. And this is a good blink target as well, as we can bring it in for its impending cost and then blink it and bring it in on the battlefield as a creature. The mana base has a few Mishra's Foundries in it to get some early creatures on the board. We do have 30 lands in here because our deck is pretty mana intensive and we have to get the 5 to cast the Breaching Dragonstorm. Lots of Scry lands, lots of Surveil lands, so we can dig through our library to get to more lands and the cards that we need. And that's the deck. Let's get into it and see how it does. All right, this hand is not good. We don't have any early interaction. I think we will mulligan. This is equally bad, but at least we have this bite here. So let's just go ahead and keep this and put in a Tali back and hope that we can get to this Breaching Dragonstorm in time. Let's go ahead and get another land. We'll keep that on top. Sure. All right, opponent. We'll play the Inspiring Vantage. All right, nothing from our opponent. Well, we will just play Mountain and pass. The longer this goes on without them doing anything, the better for us. Oh, it's a poison deck. We'll see if we're faster than poison. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Well, we're already at 2. These things add up quickly. Up until 5, I feel pretty safe. After 5, you can go down pretty quick. It gets dicey. All right, opponent playing another island. All right, next week we can breach. Hopefully that'll get us going. We'll see what poison count we're at until then. At least 3 it looks like. Let's see if opponent has another island. They do. Shit. Okay, well, I think we just have to go for it. All right, let's get a plains. And let's just breach. Do you have a counter, opponent? Fuggin. Do you have a fugging counter? You do have a fugging counter. Damn it. Okay. Well, now we gotta wait until Tali. 4 poison. And 2 islands up. Not good. Not good. Well, you know what? We'll Contorious. And we'll at least create a token here. Just to distract our opponent, maybe. Although his creature removal will probably get us poison counters as well. So I don't really know if that was the right play. Although he's not playing black. Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Alright, 5. And he's got a handful of cards. Making things go back to people's hands. Can we cast this yet? Yay! And into another Breach. And then into Scroll Shift, which we will do on the Breach. And then into Quintorius, which we can discover into another Blink effect. Scroll Shift. Take 2 points. Blink. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. Yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Discover 5. And into a Dragonhawk. Also good. Dragonhawk works really well with our Quintorius. And opponent has had enough. Well, we didn't get past the 5 threshold. Did not get past the 5 threshold. That's pretty good. Alright, this is an expensive hand. Assuming they're not playing mono red aggro and we can make it to turn 4, we should be okay. I think we have to keep. I think we have to keep. With this deck, sometimes you're going to get hands that are just way too expensive. But luckily we can scry into more lands. Actually, I think we keep this so that we can ping something for 3. Opponent, Hidden Grotto. Collector's Vault. Okay, some sort of graveyard nonsense going on over there. We will put in a mountain and pass. Well, we could definitely use more lands. Ugin. Uh-oh. Ugin's in the graveyard. We are screwed. Alright, discard shenanigans also. Well, at least we got our Mistmores out. Get a couple of bodies in the field. Let's see if they're going to reanimate this Ugin this turn. No. Well, actually, yeah, maybe. They do have a treasure. So they got their 4 mana. Maybe they don't have a reanimation spell yet. That is good. That is good for us. If we get a land, we can breach this turn. Come on. Yes. There we go. All right. Breach it up. Let's see what we get. Blink. Sure. We'll blink the Mistmores. And get 2 more moths out of it. Attack you. Should I have blinked the Breach? Maybe. I got all excited. Wow, he hardcast Ugin. Okay. What's he destroying? The Overlord. Sure, makes sense. I think I would have done the same. Adds 3 colorless. And probably going to destroy the Breach, I'm assuming. Yep. Ugin is so busted. So fun to play, though. When you're on that end of it, and you're just casting cheap colorless things and destroying your opponent's stuff, feels pretty good. Feels broken, but feels good. Okay, we got a Valgavoth in the graveyard. That is no bueno. Opponent's done. Luckily... Ooh, unluckily, actually. I thought we had 6 mana. We do not. So, I think we just Dragonhawk? No. Let's play the Mistmores. Give him another target for the Ugin. That'll give us more moths as well that we could potentially sacrifice if we need to get rid of this Valgavoth. Although I don't know how we would get rid of the Valgavoth in this deck. We do 4 damage there, and 3 there, and 5. Actually, this only hits non-flying. Yeah, if he gets that Valgavoth out, I think we're pretty much screwed. Alright. Opponent, Collector's Vault. Snags a Moth. Alright, sure. Monument to Endurance. Creates a treasure. Can you reanimate that Valgavoth, opponent? That is the question. If you can, we're screwed. We are screwed. What do you got? Adding 3 colorless. Sure. Oh, yeah. We're screwed. I don't know how we can get rid of that. Well, let's see if we get a land and we can Carnosaur and hopefully get something that'll help us with this Valgavoth. Although I don't know what's in this deck that might just be it. That might just be it. Well, we did get our land. Let's grab a mountain. And then let's Carnosaur and see what happens. Alright, we can blink the Carnosaur. One more time. Oh man, he gets all of our stuff. Valgavoth's so good. Valgavoth is so good. Alright, well, discover 4. Let's blink the Carnosaur. Where's our breaches? Come on, breach. Breach, breach, breach. No, stop it. Oh my god. Well, at least this Quintorius is pinging him. Breach? No. Alright, well, opponent's down to 10, and we gained a bunch of life. So we could take a couple of swings from this Valgavoth. I think we're just going to attack the Ugin. Maybe with just 3. Alright, opponent, your turn. He's gonna be able to blink his. Oh man, he can blink his battle and grab more things. Oh man, I don't think there's any way for us to win this. I really don't think there's any way for us to win this. If we could have Atali'd, that might have helped, but we never got our breach. We did not get our breach. Let's discard the tap land. Oh my god, he has so many scroll shifts. We are so screwed. Alright, let's see what he does. I'm gonna hang out here and just see what he does. I'm not gonna quit. Okay, drawing cards, discarding cards, activating the monument, creating treasures. Sure. Ugin. Yep. Destroying the Carnosaur. Okay, I wasn't really too worried about that, actually. Opponent attacking our Quintorius. We can triple block here, but I think he can blink. Well, we might as well try. I can't think of any other way to get rid of this Valgavoth. Okay. So that's gone. Ooh, the scroll ship's left with him. That's good. That's really good. Collector's Vault, sure. Destroying the Quintorius, which is fine. We have another one in hand. Not that we really need it. What we really need is an Atali. An Atali into his Valgavoth would be awesome right now. Okay, well, let's play the land. Carnosaur. Hopefully we can hit a breach. No! Come on. Where's our breaches? We haven't had a breach this whole game. Alright, well, we have a 9/8 Dino. But of course you have an Ugin. I still don't know why our opponent attacked with that Valgavoth. He must have thought that he could have kept a scroll shift and so he could blink this invasion to get it back, is my guess. Because otherwise it didn't make sense to attack into 3/3/3 flyers. Ah, another invasion. Alright, well, Valgavoth's back. Probably our opponent's not going to do the same thing again. Opponent, a Monument to Endurance, Treasure, sure. Collector's Vault, draw more cards, discard a card, trigger the Monument, presumably. Yep, we take 3. Well, we did draw another Quintorius, but how many scroll shifts are gone? 3 scroll shifts are gone. That means there's 1 left in here still. So maybe we Quintorius. And then discover. Grab that last scroll shift. What? I thought we had 1 more. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. Well, I think we're just going to attack the Ugin. Maybe he'll block. He's blocking. What? Why would you block? Alright, well, our Mistmore's Overlord is done impending. It'd be nice if this trigger happened before these two. Man, this game, we haven't got a single breach. We're out of scroll shifts. Opponent's at 40. We're at 23. Opponent drawing, discarding. They're probably just going to kill us with this monument at this point. Opponent colorless spell. Destroys our Overlord. What does this do again? Oh, it transforms into a land. Got it. Opponent. More monument shenanigans. Sure. Ugin destroys our Quintorius. Quintorius is kind of useless at this point. Draw some cards, gain some life. Invasion. Let me guess. Oh look, it's our old buddy Valgavoth. How many cards does he have left? 21. Okay, he's not really in danger of decking himself. Well, we will Verge. And then I think we played the Overlord for the full cost. That'll give us a couple of blockers for this Valgavoth. Still haven't seen a breach anywhere. Ooh, double virtue. That feels nice. Opponent doing a bunch of drawing and discarding at the end of our turn. 4 cards in hand, and they can draw more with Ugin. And they will do so. Virtue of Persistence, sure. Gets rid of a moth. And then casts the other side of it. Now they can start snagging stuff from graveyards. There's nothing in ours. In his, he's got another Valgavoth, but it's legendary. Got 2 Valgavoths. What does this flip into? Creatures you control get +1/+0 and have lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 spirit token. You know what? We'll just block that. We don't need you anymore. We don't need you to have any more. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Can we get that last Valgavoth on our side? Yes, we can. Boom. And we will gain 5 life. Put in a dragon. Put in a Valgavoth. Attack the Ugin. Create a couple of flying dorks. We're somehow still in this. Look at this. Oh, man. Opponent, what are you going to grab? Okay, grabs a doll, draws a card, discards a card. We get... This is kind of nice. Now we get your discards. More monuments. Okay. Ooh. What's he getting rid of? He has to destroy 3 non-land permanents. Alright. He's able to get rid of ours. But you know what? We got quite a bit of guys here. Let's see. This guy needs what to transform? 10. 10. And we're at 4, 5, 8. Alright, so we're not there yet. More monuments. He's just gonna kill us with monuments, isn't he? Gets rid of our Overlord. Does this do damage to anything? Yeah, any target. So we can hit the Ugin potentially. We do need to get rid of this Ugin. Opponent now has 3 monuments. Monument Tron is not good for us. 25. More colorless spells to trigger the Ugin. Destroys our flyer. Okay. That way he can get in with the Valgavoth. Opponent down to 6 cards. Okay. Oh, they're gonna deck themselves. Oh, no, they didn't. What do they get from us? I think they got a cut down over there. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're cooked. He got our Storm Dragon. How many spells does he cast this turn? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. We're so cooked. We're so cooked. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. All right. Well, he's got 6 9/9s. 7 9/9s if you count the Valgavoth. I thought we had a chance. He's still going. He's still going. The power of Ugin. The power of Ugin. Monument. Sure. I don't know what we could do. I think He's got 4 cards. If we could somehow hold out. Because he's still drawing. He's still drawing for some reason. Yeah, sure. At this point, I don't care. Go ahead and take it. Create your 1/1s. Well, we got a Fatal Passage. That doesn't help. Can we do anything with Quintorius to drain and gain some life? No. Well, I think we Dragonhawk and hope for the best. Still nothing. Alright, good game. Man, that was a game and a half. I thought for a minute there we had it, but... Okay, this hand is okay. We got lots of land, and we have some damage that we could do early on, but we're going to have to draw our Dragonstorm. Alright, let's Temple so we can Scry. Do we want the Quintorius at this point? I don't think so. We got to get something on the board before we can Quintorius so that we can blink it using our Scroll Shift. What is this? Whenever a card leaves your graveyard during your turn, draw a card. This ability... Oh, is this a Roots deck? What's this? What are these cards? Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature. It gains Menace. Okay. Well, we're drawing lots of lands, which is fine. Because we do have this Trumpeting Carnosaur. Actually, we're probably going to use this Carnosaur here in a second. Oh, he's playing Codis, who's indestructible. Alright, so let's get rid of this flyer here. Opponent wants to play our deck. I'm actually building a commander deck around Codis as we speak. He's indestructible. You could just Voltron him, make him huge, and send him in to hit your opponents, and then play with all their cards. Your pod's going to love you for that. Alright, we'll play a land. So far, at least now, he can hit us for 2. And we don't really have anything that costs 2 in our deck that he can grab. Even 3. Scroll Shift, I guess. What did he grab? Yep, none of those are 3 or less. Alright, this is a Roots deck. Okay, it's Roots Steal Your Cards deck. Interesting. Okay, I like it, opponent. I like it. Alright, there's our Breaching Dragonstorm. We're right on time. Let's play a Plains. Let's Dragonstorm. Let's see what we get. Overlord. That's good. Alright, now we got some blockers. And we can blink it. Oh, we could have blinked it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and kill this flyer. He's going to hit us for 4. There's nothing that costs 4. Alright, we have to somehow stop this Kotas from attacking us because it's going to be a pain in the butt once it gets to 5 or higher. Alright, well, we will play land and Scroll Shift. Blink the Breach. Draw a card. And gain 5 life. The Breach comes back to our hand. Okay, well, at least we can block. This card does give it Menace. This is a good card. I need to get this from my deck. Opponent doing some roots. And okay, we are tapped, but lucky for us, we have this Virtue of Loyalty, and we can double block, so they can't steal anything from our deck. And then this turn, we can Atali. So that might turn the tides in our favor. Let's go ahead and play the Fable Passage. Thin the deck a little bit. I think we have enough lands now. Grab a mountain. And then let's Atali. Quintorius. And the Rubble Belt Maverick. Surveil 2. Keep... Actually, it doesn't matter. We're going to Quintorius. So all that will go away. So we will discover 4. Blink the Atali. And what do we get? Sweet. Oh, we get our own roots. Look at that. And the Trumpeting Carnosaur, which is going to ping you. And then we'll discover 5 into a breach. Ping you again. Into another Atali. Ping you. We'll keep the opponent has had enough. Well, that's the power of Breach. Man, this deck is ridiculous. I love it. And that is Discover Dragons in Tarkir Dragonstorm Standard. I hope you like this deck. I had so much fun playing it. Give it a try. Let me know in the comments if you play it or a variant of it. And I hope you have a good one. Until next time. Cheers.